Alicia, it should be set up with you as co-host. I think my view is weird. I can't even see you now. Where did you go? Did I lose you?
I'm here.
Oh, okay, good. I'm like, I don't know why my view is weird.
Yes, Blake's doing something.
How's that out? Can you make this one the host? The one with actually me.
Yeah, hang on. I can't see you. I don't know what I've done with my the view.
Well, you know what? I can make my other profile a host, can't I?
Here, let me just go. Oh, I can do it over here in the chat area. Hang on just 1 second. Hang on, I found it. I can't see you still, but I can do it over here in the members section. So should we do it?
Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay. Thanks, guys, for jumping on. I'm going to go turn this light off back here because you probably can't see anything. Hang on a second. Okay. Maybe that's better. And I don't know, I think Elisa and Allie are both still on. If you guys just will mute people. Okay. I can't like mute people and function at the same time. So if somebody jumps on.
I got you. I'm here.
You guys will do that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for jumping on, everybody. I really appreciate it. I have a really cool Zoom Power Hour for you. We have
Then you can play on TV.
some of my awesome team. I kind of coerced them into jumping on with me. I didn't threaten them or anything. I'm not paying them off. Well, I mean, I did just kind of con them into doing it, but I wanted them to be showcased because I think they're awesome and I think they do a great job, and they are going to provide you guys with a lot of tips and ideas and tricks on how they build their business and how they reciprocate it down to their team. And then I have a couple of things I'd like to go over. But to start out, I want to make sure they're all on. So while I'm checking that, I want you guys to go into your messenger and clean out your messenger and make sure that you have all your messages cleared out and up to date to where we can proceed while I check on everybody. So do that now, and then in the comments, just tell me that you're done checking your messages or whatnot. Hey, Sharon, we are just going through our messages and catching them out, or not out, up, catching your messages up. And you guys are all about done. Okay. I have one girl that needs to go now so she can get her kiddos to bed. I know it's kind of late for some. It's 8 o'clock where I'm at. A lot of my team are on Central, so it's only 7 there. But I do have one that needs to go now, and I'd love to introduce her to you guys. Her name is Christina. She's a 1-star director. She's going to be, I think, my level 2. Yeah. She's pretty awesome, and she worked her way up to 1-star pretty quickly, I think. And she does a really great job at building her business, and she can unroll her face off. And she's really great at staying active in her Messenger and her Facebook. And that's what she's going to talk to you guys about. And I'm really excited to hear about it. Christina, do you know how to unmute yourself? Never mind, I'll do it for you.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, take it away, girlfriend.
Okay. Hi, everyone. This is weird talking. But anyways, everybody, I guess we hear it like 1,000 times about staying active in the group and in your Facebook and in your Messenger. And I don't know. I hate talking. Okay, so 3 times a day is what we're supposed to do. So I just do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that helps me to stay accountable as well with going into the group and actually doing my 10 messages. Every time I make a post, I make sure that I go and comment on 10 different things, posts. Same thing in your Facebook before, when you first wake up, answer your messages and then go comment on 10, 15 people's pages and then make your post, your morning post. It just gets more eyes in on you. And I can definitely say that if you're not doing it, you'll see a huge decrease because there's been stuff going on in my life, and I kind of stepped back, and I'd go from like 80 to 90 comments on a post to like 20. So just keep doing what they're telling you, and it does work. Eventually you fall off and fall short, but if you just keep doing it and doing it and doing it, you're going to pick back up. I think that was really it.
That's great. So you would say like interaction is key to keeping your business alive and
Definitely.
keeping that new potential customer blood that we're all looking for.
Yep.
Great. I love that. And it is true, you know, I mean, as leaders, we try and get you guys to engage as much as possible in your customer group, on your Facebook Messenger, on your own Facebook. Do you do the like comment before, like when you make friends with somebody or before you're, you know, wanting to engage with them? Do you do like the go on their Facebook profile and like, and then comment on something?
Yeah. Make sure too that you're always checking out people's Facebook pages before you go and message them, because one time I actually didn't, and I wanted to die. Like, they just had a death in the family, and I felt like a complete idiot. So always see what your people are about or what's going on in their lives before just throwing out a message. I mean, it wasn't anything terrible or mean, but obviously they were going through something, and I just didn't even pay attention. So we're there to build that connection, so we need to know what's going on.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. And I think that the things that we've taught you and you've picked up on and you've incorporated things on your own, you've done a wonderful job. And I just really appreciate everything you do for us and with us. And you have a great team under you. So keep rocking it out, girlfriend.
Thank you.
This was Christina's very first Power Hour and Zooming and getting on with us. Didn't she do a great job? Well, thank you so much.
Yep.
I really appreciate it. And I didn't tell my people who's going next, but I know that I would like to have Maury go next. She's another one of my girls, and Maury is an advocate for a lot of different things in our company, and If you haven't met her, I'm 100% sure that you need to, and at some point you will, because she shows up to everything and she's always on her game. She eats, breathes, and sleeps the 10K and is a huge advocate for it. I just love her, and I'm going to unmute her so she can chat with us. Maybe. Oh, she did it.
Hey,
Hi.
how's everybody doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. Now, Christina did very well.
Yes.
She did good. I won't keep everybody. I just want to tell you what I've started doing and then what I continue to do. And just recently, and I stole this from Allie, she had done a 7-day challenge in our customer group. And so I just kind of went on that at the end of every month to try to gear myself up for the next month. I ask on my personal page who would be interested in doing a 7-day challenge. And even if I only have 2 that want to be in it, I throw them in with a few of my regulars. Sometimes they're on my team, and we do a 7-day challenge. So during that 7-day challenge, I am building a really good relationship with them, which carries on over for the 30-day supply. So by the end of 7 days, I've already built a rapport with them, and they're already used to communicating with me. So I've trickled that down through my other customers that I already have. So it's not that I think that it's work, but as we're continuing trying to grow and adding people to our friends list, we want them to be reaching out to us already kind of be trained that way. Like Haley and Alicia and Allie have trained us to post 3 times a day, like, comment. And so that's what they're doing. And there are 60 people in my downline that I no longer have to reach out to them. They're doing it to me first. And I think that if y'all can get yourself to do that, it's going to cut your work in half. That's all I have.
I love it. And I know you were going to touch more on retention, but that's exactly what it is. I mean, you're building these people up to stay with you because of the bigger picture. I mean, we want people that are on our products for the 60, 90, 120 days, to reach their goal. And I didn't tell everybody before this, but you are one of my girls that has the biggest and best retention because you help people meet their goals. And I mean, it goes to show you truly are in it to win it. You're there for your customers. You teach them how to, make sure they get the best amount of biggest bang for their buck with our product. I don't know who's not muted.
I appreciate that, but I learn from the best. And what I'm trying to get better at is I think I have my retention down. I just need to learn how to continue to build on that.
We've had many talks about that. You'll get it. It'll come. People are watching you, and you know that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for jumping on. I really appreciate it. And I love you mucho.
I love you mucho.
Okay. I'm gonna take like a quick second, and I just want to say how thankful I am for Allie and Elisa for the last opportunity call they did on Friday night, because it was phenomenal. It was amazing, and we're having another one on Sunday. And well, not me, but they are going to host another opportunity call. And if you didn't get on, you should really watch the replay and then invite everybody to this next opportunity call. They literally take time out of their evening just to showcase our products and the business side. And we have testimonies and whatnot, just for all of you to gain business out of it. It's nothing short of amazing about how they just so effortlessly just like glide into each product and then showcase that next testimony. And literally people are like, show me more, tell me more. I watch so many people just say, I need more info, and they tag their associate who invited them to that event.
And thank you, Alicia. Sorry, I just want to interrupt and thank everyone for doing it ethically and doing it the right way. And if you can help out, if you happen to be on and you see someone needs help, if you will take that minute and try to help them, point them in the right direction. That is our single most important thing through all of this, is getting people back to the proper spot. So thank you all for being on and making it. Last time I looked, it had 15,500 views, and that was like 2 days ago, Allie. Have you looked lately? It's a lot.
No, it was a bunch. I mean, within the first hour, we had over 11,000. So
Yeah.
doing pretty well.
Yeah, that was super exciting. So thank you all again. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're fine. I'm glad you did.
Everyone for that.
Sunday at 4:00 is
Sunday
the
4
next
o'clock.
one.
Yep. And there's an event created already. It's out there somewhere. But there,
Okay.
I could put in the link. I'll put it in the chat.
Yes, good idea. And also, do you guys need testimonies for that? I'm sure there's someone on here that would love to help share their testimony.
We were going to try to do 2, I believe,
go
this time, just to try to cut down. Our biggest concern people had was time, so we're going to try and take off 5-10 minutes of it this time and just do 2 testimonies and see how that goes. So we need, I don't know if Elisa asked who we had talked about before, but we need a couple. So if you're willing to volunteer, please message us.
And it's short and quick, and it's literally just like jumping on this power hour and just sharing what the products have done for you, or what the business side has done for you.
Yeah, and if you're
super
scared
easy.
at all, like I know some people just like, I don't know what to say. We don't mind doing like interview style where we ask you some questions too, if that helps you to tell your story. So you just let us know what you need. We just need to hear from you. So.
Awesome. Okay, I have 2 more, and then I have a few things that I'd like to go over. And I know they're going to talk really quick. So, Marina, if you could unmute, or if somebody could unmute her for me.
I'm
She's
here.
going to talk. Awesome. Hey, girl.
Hi.
Marina does a lot with our Latin team and our Spanish-speaking customers. I know her and Sandra and Araceli and anybody. If I ever need anything, or if I can't talk to somebody, or I need something translated, I can go to them. But they are so much more than that. Marina has the biggest heart, and I got to hang with her in Puerto Vallarta. She had her first Club 90 about a month ago. That's when we got home. She's just awesome. I love her, and she's going to talk to us about, well, I don't know if you changed it or not, but it was follow-up and engagement and adding friends, and a cool way to do it.
Yeah, you notice I'll be looking at my notes because I'm a little nervous. I wanted to make sure I didn't forget anything. And basically, it was just randomly adding people when you're scrolling through your news feed and seeing people you may know. I'm always curious about those pop-ups. I go through there, see if there's any mutual friends. Of course, I don't add anybody that is already a friend with another associate. I'm pretty sure a lot of you ladies get these random requests maybe from men. Before I ignore and delete those, I go into their page and look at their friends, request a couple of their female friends, making sure they're not like fake accounts or whatever. But yeah, it's just randomly adding people from everywhere and anywhere and any chance that you get, and just to keep your friend list growing, and then posting to your stories for curiosity. From there, once they reach out and they make contact, add them to the VIP group, and then just take it from there. One of the things I wanted to focus on was when they do ask for information once they're in our VIP group, how important it is to build a relationship with them. Don't just message them links. Don't message them just a bunch of graphics with kits and sales and specials that we have. That is one of the biggest things for me, is just build a relationship with them, reach out to them, find out what their goals are. Is there any medical conditions that they have, any medical issues they need help with? Just basically, like you said, engaging with them, building that relationship with them to have them gain their trust. They need to know they can trust you, because I mean, it's their health that we're helping them with. It's not just, not to bash on anybody, but it's not makeup or anything else that we're selling. It's for your own health. So I think it's very important that, because it's that, we need to build a relationship with them. And then once you do follow up with them, don't forget about them. Just because they made a purchase, don't throw them to the curb and expect them to come back and just purchase every month. Follow up with them, see how they're doing, make sure they're feeling good, make sure they're eating what they're supposed to be eating, and having their water. And okay, got a message distracted me. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
That's awesome. You're doing great. You could go on and on and on. You can host the next Power Hour. Allie, Alicia, we have another Power Hour contestant. Bring her on down. No, I think that's all of it is great information, and it's stuff that that while it's so simple, sometimes we just forget that step, because we get into the who can I enroll next? Who can I bring into this business, next? And we sometimes forget that we have still a team of people that are relying on us to help guide them, support them, and cheer them on. And that's literally everything that you just said. So I really appreciate it. And checking, a lot of us get guy friend requests, and it can be creepy or whatever. But that's such a great idea. I never even thought of just going into their friends list and popping out a few, sending them a few friend requests.
There was one that I got, and I went to see at his friends, and it was like a bunch of girls, but they were like, well, I guess thick women. So I remember messaging Haley. I'm like, I'm gonna request this guy's friend, this guy's friends, because he just has like a bunch of thick women on his group. I'm gonna go request them all. No offense to anything by any of that, but yeah, just go request people. Our products are amazing. There's something for everyone. They're not necessarily just thick women.
Yes, I agree. Thank you so much for jumping on. You did amazing. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, so I have one more, and then I'm gonna go over a couple of things. And I was really hoping that Haley would jump on, because tonight she had a really cool, I've heard her do it before, but she's had about 3 different messages from random people that she sent out messages to. And her response back is, or they will message her and be like, do I know you? You sent me a friend request or whatnot. And her response back is, oh, I did. I'm so sorry. My kids had my phone earlier. They must have done it. And they leave it at that. And they're like, oh, okay, great. No problem. And that's how she's getting friend requests and getting out of it. And these people will, oh, yay.
Yeah, so I do. I do the friend request. What I like to do though, so I like to go into my customers who are having really good results. I'll go to their page and I'll request a few of their friends at a time. And so that's what I did. I have a new girl who just started. She's doing amazing. And so I just went through her friends list. I selected a few of them and several accepted, but I had like 2 come like back to back. I'm like, do I know you? And I'm like, oh man, no, my kids had my phone. I'm not sure what happened. I'm sorry. And that you leave it at that. Oh, I woke the baby up.
Oh.
But when I do that, when we send these random friend requests, we don't add them to the group. We don't throw them into the group. We don't message them about the products or anything like that. We don't throw anything in their face. We just let them sit there on our friends list and watch our stories and watch what we post. And then eventually they're going to comment on something or like something. And then that is our door to mention the products, mention our VIP group, and get them in there. So
Awesome. I really appreciate you hopping on and giving your advice. I knew you would. I knew you
Yes.
couldn't resist me.
I couldn't, especially since she was sleeping. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll mute myself.
Okay. Thank you for hopping on, and Marina, thank you so much. Another wonderful downline I have, her name is Dion, and she is the sweetest thing ever, and she has just like the coolest southern drawl, just like Haley does, and you're gonna love her. And she makes the best sweet heat jalapenos canned. I need some more. I'm out of them. Dion, if you can unmute yourself, or if somebody can, I think she's under Macmillan at the bottom. Maybe, maybe not. Help.
Dion.
It's not letting me.
I don't see her on here, Alicia.
At the bottom, under like Heather Allen, Jen,
Oh, I see
Macmillan.
it. Yeah, for some reason she must not have her microphone hooked up.
Oh,
I don't know.
well, crap. Well, how about, Dion, if you're able to get on, just interrupt me and I'll go over my stuff so we don't waste any time. I don't want to keep everybody over. I just had a few things that I wanted to talk about. It's 5 things to check on your own Facebook, like to keep yourself in check. And I get in a slump to where I'll just start posting things and not realizing that I'm probably just garbling up my own Facebook, and people are going to be like, what are they posting? Or what is she posting? So sometimes you just kind of have to give yourself a little check. To do that, if you're on like a desktop, if you just press go to your own profile, and you can click the 3 little dots, and it just says view as. And I want you guys to do this sometime before the next power hour. And if you click view as, and you can do it from your phone too, go to your profile, and right at the front, or at the first, like right below your profile picture and your cover photo, you can see what your Facebook looks like if you're an outsider looking in. So if you're working cold market, you can see what other people are going to see whenever they go to stalk you or check you out, because I know we all do that. Sorry, the dog's barking. Ellie. So just click on yourself, go view yourself as an outsider. If you need to clean up your Facebook, go hide. There's someone twerking in front of the doorbell, and I don't know, they might be, but I don't have the Ring doorbell. Steve does, so I'll let you know later. So go to your Facebook. You are able to, some people have the version where it'll say you can archive things, or you can hide them from your timeline. You can do that, especially when you're like over posting on your own Facebook. So if you're posting 1 hour and then you find something really cool you're going to post in like another hour, those posts are going to compete for each other. One of them is going to get drowned out and not be seen by other people, and that might be the one that you're looking for people to comment on or like, or that might be, a business post to where you're offering the business side of things, and people aren't going to see it if it's competing with another post on your Facebook. I try to keep a rule of posting about the business, whether it be products or the business, 1 time a day. And then the rest of the posts I do are family, or my kids, or the dog, or me drying a shower curtain. I did a Facebook Live last week on a brand new shower curtain that I went to throw on my dryer and to fluff it up, and I burned it, or it melted into a ball. And people loved that. There was a ton of views on it, and they get to see me being real. And I'm not somebody like, that's just cramming True Vision down their throats. So that's going to be number one. Go and check your profile and look at it as an outsider. You can view it as, somebody you're not friends with. That's what they would look like. So number two is don't puke True Vision. And this goes back to the basics because that's something that we teach in, very basic training is go back to the basics and look at your profile. And if you're puking True Vision, if everything that you have on your Facebook is, this product or that product, or come check out this package, or whatever the case may be, I would totally clean that up. I would hide those from your timeline. I would delete them because that's not bringing you any kind of business, especially if you are giving them the price, giving them the name. That's actually number three, is keep True Vision out of your posts, because I can't tell you how many people that I've personally lost because I didn't do this simple trick. Was they'll find out what our products are, and they'll go to Amazon or a third party or wherever, and they will absolutely take their money elsewhere. You're giving those third party sites, that Amazon, that eBay, wherever they can find it, even $1 cheaper than what we're posting it for, they're going to go buy it somewhere else. So if they have no idea what it is and they have to come to you to find out what it is, you have then every ample an opportunity to showcase your product to them, talk to them, bring them in and give them your link. If they don't know what it is, they're obviously going to come to you for that. So keep Facebook out of, keep True Vision out of your Facebook. I can't read and talk at the same time. And then, do yourself a favor and teach others how to do that too. Just if you see a teammate that is, I don't care if it's your downline, your sideline, your upline, if you see them like doing that simple mistake, because I think it's a mistake, you're just giving our business out to the public when you're giving them our name and the price on everything. When you're doing that, show it to your sidelines and your downlines and your uplines. Let them know that, hey, this person probably is not going to order from you if you keep posting the name. Even TVH is so popular now that I try to hide that, because it absolutely can be found pretty easily. Simple things like these blue and orange, or today I posted about Simply Clean and my kids' shoes, and I just put like this magic potion or whatever. And I did have the bottle in the background, but all you can see is, you'd really have to be stalking me and checking me out to know that it's Simply Clean Made by True Vision Health. Lauren, what about on your story? I would say if your story is open to the public, I would watch it, because very easily they could just see your story, get intrigued, see all of the posts that you're making on there, and go to Amazon and go buy their product. So number three is keep True Vision's name out of your posts. Number four is make sure that you're being real and authentic. People need to see the real you. They don't need to see the fake smile, I don't know. I don't really know what I was going off of this, besides just be real and be authentic. And people are attracted to funny, helpful, knowledgeable, and people love just seeing you being kind to other people. Those are the people that you want to bring into this business, because if you're bringing in the negative people, what do you think, you're going to feed on? So the more kind you are, the funny posts, the funny memes that aren't political, that aren't religious, people are going to be turned off, especially if, they're not Christian or they're not a Democrat. They're going to be turned off of that sort of stuff. So make sure that you are real, authentic, but yet you're intriguing and you're bringing people in to see like a kind side of you. And if you're not kind already, I promise if you start being positive and being kind in your Facebook, you're going to see the following that you're going to have behind it, and you're just going to turn into positive. I can tell you this from personal experience. I was never the most positive person. I would always, and I see it in my timeline when you can look back in your memories, and it was like, years and years ago, it would be like, oh, I have to do this today. I have to go to work today. I have to go do that. I have to clean this. And it was never like positive posts. And I see myself now from then and what this company has done and what the people have done and the positivity it's brought out in me. It's kind of just come full circle. But with that, I think I was going more off of like, if you're going to showcase yourself to people, I think that you really need to, your first dose in the morning, grab a blue and orange and snap a picture of it and just say, I can't wait to feel the energy from these bad boys, or I can't wait to watch the scale move at the end of the week just because of these 2 simple capsules or these 2 simple pills. You're pouring your heart in hydration. Take a little video of it real quick and make sure that you're posting it. Make sure people know that you are being a product of the product. And like I said, just keep it positive. That's going to be number 5. People can absolutely see right through the fakeness. And just like Marina said, don't spam them with, here's this package. I'm going to go tag you in this. Give them the real authentic information that they want to hear about. People are going to be so much more drawn to you and want to buy your product because you've put in your absolute heart into showcasing what we have to offer. And showing them that other people do that. I take it a step further and I tag them in testimonies. I send them the information. I message them constantly about, hey, this is what we have going on. I know you weren't able to purchase then, but here's what we have coming up, and I would love to help you with that. Are you washing dishes or pooping or something, Allie?
I was peeing, but I don't know how it got unmuted because I wasn't even in the same room with the computer. So there's a ghost in my house.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I have is just to encourage you guys to do a Facebook Live. I know it can be scary, and I know you're all thinking you're nuts, lady, but I know Allie and the opportunity call that was on Friday night, there within like an hour, there was I was 11 or 12,000 people on there or that had viewed it. Think about if you just could reach out to 100 more, 200 more people just by doing a Facebook Live event on your page. It doesn't have to be something extravagant. You don't have to sit and talk about the combo. Just do something that people can see the real authentic you. I'm constantly taking videos of the dumb dog that barked earlier and just posting about Ellie. Here's my fat dog that I wish we could get dog True Vision. I might try that. Anyways, I'm constantly just taking videos of her or of me kicking around that big ball of plastic shower curtain that I melted. And it doesn't even have to be your face in it. It can be anything. But do a Facebook Live because you're going to see the engagement on your actual profile up that much more. I don't remember the number it is, but what did I do? Oh, I did a Facebook Live bingo event about a year ago, maybe a little bit more. And the engagement that I had from there, it was thousands of views on it, and it was just literally me playing bingo with whoever wanted to join. And I gave away a trial pack, and I gained like 3 or 4 customers just from playing bingo because I would, in the middle of bingo, would literally say, this is our 1-week trial. A lot of people lose 3 to 7 pounds in that first week. This could absolutely be you. I'm going to be giving it away here in just a little bit. If you want to join in, pick 5 numbers. That was literally how I played bingo, and I played it for like an hour. And that was a Facebook Live that got thousands and thousands of views because people would come to my Facebook profile and want to see what I was doing. And that's how I got a lot of views from it. So I encourage you to do a Facebook Live if you've never done it. They can be scary, they can be fun. But most importantly, we're building a business out of this. And you've got to keep that in the back of your mind, is your storefront is your Facebook profile or your Instagram or your Twitter or whatever it is you use. But that's your storefront. And the whole purpose of us giving you these tips, tricks, and ideas is to help you build that business on your storefront. Doing it in the most, the best way that you can, I guess. Did Dion, was she ever able to get on?
I can see her, like, her thing is there, but it looks like she didn't, like, doesn't have her, like, camera or microphone hooked up.
Okay. Oh, you were putting some good stuff on here. Can't wait to get a jump start on my New Year's weight loss goals. Absolutely. And I would do a post here in the next, I don't know, within a week about, I'm making a list of everyone that is wanting to jumpstart your weight loss goals, just like Allie just posted. Everybody wants a New Year's resolution, and it is like the easiest way to get people in, or at least get conversations started. People buy on the like 5th to the 8th or something like that conversation that you have with them. So the more conversations you have with them and the more you're showcasing our products and they see you post in your customer group, it all comes full circle. And people love to know that they're a priority in your life. So if you tell them you're going to mark them down on a list for talking to them about our products with the New Year's resolution, you know, you may even say something like, corporate usually pumps out some really awesome packages, or corporate usually lets us know that we have this and this on special. Let them know of that, and just say, I'd love to add you to my list. And literally make a list. Get a piece of paper, write it down, and make that list and start messaging them that first week of January or before. I did that last year, and I know I had a lot of people that just continued to follow up with me. And I did gain a lot of sales just from making a list and following up with that list.
Hey, Alicia, there was a question earlier, but I didn't want to interrupt you. Somebody asked something about what does the 7-day challenge that Maury runs entail? And I don't know if she's still on here to talk about that, but somebody did have that question, I noticed.
She is still on here. I think, yeah, she's still on here. Maury, can you touch on that and explain it just a little bit?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I sent, for everybody that comments on it, I send a message to them that entails what the 7-day challenge is all about. I let them know that I will be posting recipes, and I do give in mind that I do a challenge every day. Whether it's jumping jacks every time they have to go to the restroom, or wall sits, lunges, squats. There is some kind of challenge that they do daily. It's just lots of interaction. It's a lot of fun, actually, especially if you only have a select few, because it makes them feel more important, I guess. The biggest group I've done so far is 12. And like I said, it's not been all brand new 12. There will be at least 4 of us that have been doing this a while that's in the challenge. In case I've got something going on, I know they can pick it up for me, like if I'm busy with all the grandbabies or something. I have one going on right now, and I'm having surgery Thursday, so they are going to take care of it for me on Thursday and Friday. go get what I have and copy and paste it and put in the comments on how I run mine, if you want me to.
Are you reading these?
Do what?
I said, are you reading these? Sandra wants to know, do you create a chat to communicate with them?
Yes, we have it. I call it the 7-day challenge chat with the date on it so that I can keep them all straight.
And then, Alyssa, are you having them purchase a 7-day trial from you, or do you just give them the option?
A super sampler is what they all get. They start out with the super sampler, with the goal of on the 3rd to 4th day of them purchasing a 30-day.
But I'm sorry, you give them like a deadline to purchase the super sampler so that everybody can get it at the same time and start together? Or how does that work?
Yes, ma'am. Anybody that's going to be in it has to have their order placed by Wednesday of that week that I'm running it, so that we can start it on the following Monday.
I've watched several other, sorry, Maury, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, no, that's okay. Go ahead.
I've watched some other people do this, and it's, hi, Steve.
He can't hear you. He says hi, though.
I watched some other teams do this, and it's super fun if you guys are like, I don't know, that seems scary or seems like a big commitment or something. But I love watching people team up to do this sort of thing. I love watching people come together for this because, like Maureen was saying, it takes all the pressure off of one person. And then really your role, once you get them in there, is to make sure that they know how to take their products. If you want to do a challenge for them, you can. But the main thing is to, like, love on them, support them, cheer them on, answer their questions, like be like a beacon of positivity, because they're filled already with I don't know if this is going to work for me, or skepticism, or whatever it may be. They already have all that stuff in their mind, and then you put them in this chat and it's all, girl, you're going to crush it. I'm so excited for you, blah, 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 blah. And it gets them excited and keeps them excited. And I think that makes a big difference.
Yes.
Sorry, I muted you. Maury, I think you have like a ton of, is it TV on behind you or something?
No. Is it my breathing?
No, it's somebody's loud TV.
Oh.
No,
my breathing?
You can put me back on mute. I'll jump over and I'm going to copy and paste and put that thing in the chat. I think my sugar's dropping.
Oh, no.
I'm going to put that in the chat, but the 7-day challenge is a lot of fun.
Okay. Cheryl, is it a group page? No, Maury just simply does it in Facebook Messenger chat, and she just adds all of those people in a chat, and she calls it 7-day challenge. Someone posts the format for the 7-day sampler chat. She's getting ready to post it in there. And Kathy, she just literally advertises it on her Facebook with somebody, would you like to join the 7-day challenge? And I know that she probably messages people as well. Hey, I have a new 7-day challenge starting up. You might have missed the last one, but you're welcome to join in now. Just be simple, keep it simple. That's the whole key to this business, is keeping things simple and making sure that it is effective and people can repeat what you're doing. And that is, I have my husband and his twin brother who's 7 years younger than him. They look like twins. So yeah, I know that Maury's gonna put it in this chat. Does anybody
Hey,
have any
Alicia,
questions?
we did the one
Yes.
that was in a group page. Do you remember what that was called? I was going to copy and paste the rules
Yes.
from that one.
I literally was in it today, and I don't remember what it was called now. But is Stacy on?
I didn't see her on here, but I don't know if any of the other girls, Laura or Ashley or any of them are on. I cannot remember. I've searched 7-day challenge and it's not coming up, so it must not have been that.
No, we changed it. At one time, I think it was 7-day challenge, but we changed it. Wasn't it like something results? I don't know.
I'll keep looking.
Yeah, I will too. Does anybody have any questions? I'll get back to it.
I think I found it. I'm making sure this is the right group. No, never mind. That was a 7-day push.
Is that not it, the 7-day push? Or you were talking about a group chat? This was an actual group on Facebook that we did over the summer. I think we started it in May and we did it in June. Wasn't it 60 days something it turned into? Maybe not.
You may be right. We may have rolled it into the thing. Yeah, is it 60 days to health and wealth?
I
No,
don't know.
no. That group is 3 years old.
I know where you're going with this, though. We could totally give tips and ideas and add people from it. Yeah, Cassandra, we did a little black dress challenge.
Yeah, that one I just found. It started in November of 2017 though.
We'll totally find it right after we get off this Zoom.
Hey, Alicia, I put my thing in there, and Allie, I sent you something I found in group. I don't know if that's what you were looking for.
Okay. I love it. If you guys want to copy that, just hold it down and you can copy and paste it into like a message to yourself on Facebook or a text to yourself. Maury, somebody else, I think you were away for a minute, but I know that you advertise this and obviously in messages to people, but do you go back and message people that maybe didn't get in the last one and say, hey, I know that you missed it. This one, would you like to join in on the next 7-day challenge?
Yes, I absolutely do. I write their names down, like that comment after I've already closed that one post. I will write their names down and I will message them when I'm getting ready to do the next one. I
Cool.
tell them, I'm sorry, this one's already closed, but I would be more than happy to include you on my next one.
Okay. But what if they want to order right then and there without being in a group? You don't stop them from that, do you?
No. If that happens, I would put them in a challenge all their own. I would
figure you would, but
yeah.
I didn't want people thinking that you just hold 7-day challenges and that's all you sell, because I know you don't, but I know that there was somebody probably out there thinking that's all that you do to build your business, and it's not. This is just something for those people that may be skeptical, that maybe want to lock arms with somebody else, or to see that there are other people doing this,
Yes,
and that have
absolutely.
your major support and be able to cheer them on.
Well, and another idea too is, like a lot of the times when we get towards the end of the month, we're not pushing trials because we want to focus on getting them converted and enrollments and that sort of stuff. But if you have a brand new person come on at the end of the month, help them run a 7-day challenge, offer up a $10 Starbucks gift card or an Amazon gift card for anybody they have participating or whatever it may be. Use these sort of tips as a tool to get your new person's people started, get their 2 friends and then their 2 friends and that sort of thing, and then run your own little mini group chat challenge where the person gets a Subway gift card or Chick-fil-A. I don't care what it is, but it could cost you $10 and you could make a whole lot more than that from it.
I know Marina is still on here, and I don't know what time it is. We're probably going over, but we were a little bit late, so we're going to go over a minute because I really want Marina to talk about what she does with a lot of her girls and a lot of her people who start this business with her. Marina, will you tell us about your little weight loss challenge that you do with your customers and your friends?
Oh, well, you caught me off guard now.
Sorry.
Yeah, we just pick a day that we're going to start and we weigh in and pick a date to finish. The last one we did was, I think, 7 weeks for Halloween. So it was like get lean by Halloween or something like that. It was something I started just on Facebook, but of course, most of the people that joined were customers. So that just kept them, from putting in their orders again for the following month to keep them encouraged on losing this weight. And then we, of course, we also throw some money in there. So the winner, the last poll we did, the winner got $490 is what she won. And she lost, oh my God, was it 27 or 37 pounds in 7 weeks? And she won $490.
That's awesome. And that $490 didn't come out of your pocket. It came out of everybody that you encouraged to jump in this weight loss challenge with them. So they all threw their money in, and knowing at the end of it, the biggest loser was going to get this cash.
Yeah. So
and
they
so
ordered,
that
ordered their month supply, and then I think we paid like $25 to enter. And it was quite a few of us that added up to the $490. And we have another one going on now that ends on Christmas Eve. So Christmas Eve, somebody's going to win $500.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But it
That's
also
really
keeps
awesome.
it keeps them going to ordering their products every month before they run out.
So do you make it a requirement? Do you make it a requirement for them to order each month in order to stay in the challenge?
No, but we have a group, so I'll put my morning dose in there, or my heart and hydration, or the detox, and remind them that detox is going to help me lose those 2 to 4 pounds or whatever
Extra. Yeah.
Yeah, just to kind of throw it in their face that this is going to help me lose weight and I'm going to beat you. Yeah, it just made it fun.
That's awesome. Just going that extra mile, and now you have, lifelong customers, because not only are they getting that support from you, they're also being encouraged by other people, because I'm sure it's not just one-sided, and I'm sure it's competitive, and who doesn't love a little competition and money at the end of it. Very cool. Thank you. I didn't mean to throw you on the spot again. If you're talking, you're muted.
Sorry. Yeah, I was just reading the questions. Natasha, I don't give them a minimum to what they can order. There were some people that did that started with a 7-day sampler, if that's what they chose, because they had never tried the products before. So they can do even the 7-day sampler or the 30-day supply. but we all agree on an amount to pay, $20, $25. And I also let them, kind of decide if we're going to do 90 days, 60 days, whatever. I don't make all the decisions. I let them get involved and help decide so they don't think I'm just calling all the shots. And so, yeah, that's it.
Very cool. Well, I want to thank my teammates for jumping on and helping me tonight. I know that you guys were all scared and nervous, but you did wonderful. And I know you're going to be hosting your own power hour soon. And just make sure that you guys jump on. The rest of the week we have power hours filled up, so make sure you jump on those. If you find that you have some downtime, go to YouTube and rewatch some Zooms that we have, some power hours, and then make sure that you get on and you invite people. I know Elisa put it in here in the chat, but if we could throw it in there one more time, the opportunity call on Sunday, and make sure that you get people invited to that baby. That is like money on the table waiting for you to capture. Thank you, Cassandra. All right, guys. I'm going to jump off of here. I'm going to put kids to bed, but thank you for hopping on. I really appreciate it. Bye, everybody.